that are working Monday through Friday, today is your day. Today is the last day of the week. Today is the day you get a couple days off and can relax for the weekend. It is always a different feeling. I always tell you guys the same thing. Like, even though I don't work outside of the home, it's still a different vibe. It's Friday, right? Like, any of you retired folks out there still feel different on a Friday and on a Monday and on a Wednesday? I do. I don't know why. Hi, Patty. Let's try this again to my YouTubians. It's hard, Colleen. You know, I know it was crazy. I don't know what was happening. You have to just keep putting one foot in front of the other, right? One foot in front of the other is all you can do. Grief is hard. It's painful. And there's always so many different emotions that go along with it. Hi, David. Hi, Cheryl. Maureen. Every day is Friday. I know, but you don't feel a different vibe with, even though I'm retired too from the outside workforce. Hi, Pam. But I still feel different. George is looking for marriage. I am not George. So if you're looking for marriage, you're in the wrong place. Hello from Reno. I bet it's balmy in Reno today. Good morning to everybody. Happy Friday. TGIF. Maureen. Hi, Dodo. I get it. It's just like this excitement. What are we doing? Where are we going? How are we doing it? You know, I don't know. Happy Friday. Yes, happy December 1st. Y'all, you have 24 more days. 24 more days to get your shit together. And if you celebrate Hanukkah, I think Hanukkah starts early this year, on the 7th, right? I think. Kwanzaa, does that change every year? We got a whole bunch of different holidays in December to celebrate. So, y'all, get your shit together. This is your message of the day. Good cold Friday. Yes, Brian. Definitely. Hi, Taz, you missed us? Hi, Rhonda. A cruise? You were done in August, Taz? I can never get down with shopping that early. Jeb, we know you're on it. I can't. Christine, you turn like 56 next week sometime. Christine's gonna be 56. Happy 56th birthday to Christine. My shirt was falling apart. I have now heat in my house. Oh, because it was cracking, because it was so cold. I feel that way in mine. Just kidding, she's not gonna be 56. She's cussing me out right now. I cuss her out all the time, so it's okay. Your birthday is New Year's Eve. That's kind of cool. It's kind of like a celebration every year. In a limit. I can't get into Christmas shopping early. I can't do it. I won't do it, and I will not do it. I'm not in the mood at that point. And what do you buy? It's summertime. Winter shit ain't out. So, you know, back in the day when I had smaller kids, that's when they got their winter shit. Athena, I am a tea person by proxy because I had to be. And I have buttered sourdough bread. I don't even toast it with jelly. 12 grandkids? Girl, you're in the wrong fucking house. Way too many. Sourdough, and it's garlic. So don't come kiss me in the morning. Hi, Paulette. What is up with the southern accent? David, what is up with the southern accent is that I'm originally southern. So, yes, that's what's up with it. And it comes out sometimes. So, there you have it. On my way to the casino. You are one? Shit. You know, I was really craving the casino yesterday. I was gonna text my buddy, but I thought, don't do it. Don't do it. My new motherboard of my heat is gonna cost me $400. Not to mention the labor that goes into fixing it. So, shit, I didn't do it. But it doesn't mean it's not gonna be done. There's always next week. Because when I start feeling the vibe doesn't go away until I itch it. So, yeah, the motherboard is $500. It's nonstop. It's always something. And it's always at the worst time. The holidays, right? Whatever you celebrate, there is always something, right? I got taxes. I got 9 more days to pay my taxes. My property taxes. I've got car insurance, house insurance, everything's due. Then I got pipes that need to be fixed before I burst into water. And we don't want any more water since we fixed my floors. So, don't know how much that's gonna cost while my walls are open. And I still haven't paid the labor to hook up my unit, right? So, December is a very expensive month. Yeah. So, Hannah's all done. Her boyfriend's all done. Andrew's 3/4 of the way done. Jennifer has yet to give me her list. I just bought the niece and nephews their gifts. So I'm almost done. Just a little few incidentals. Never ends, Nancy. It's always something. Never ends. So the minute you think you get ahead, surprise! Nope. Here, stick it to you. Bend over. No KY. It's just a forceful jab. So anywho, I have little pine trees. How slicky. Taxes paid, house fix, taxes paid, now income tax. Woohoo! I'm not even thinking about income tax yet. Dan, are you saving? I think. And you never know if you're saving enough, right? No gifts unless someone wants it. If you want a hot shower and food, that's your gift. I think that's a great idea. Hi, Michigander. How are you? I was having fun at your expense on my subscription live last night, hoping that you were just watching and angry because you couldn't reply. I told everybody you couldn't afford my my subscription live, so you started a new job to get it. I get it. So you become a traveling stripper. Yep, traveling stripper. I was having, yes, because you don't ever shut the fuck up. You don't ever shut the fuck up. So Christine was in the process of fucking yapping. So I was telling her too to shut the fuck up, and she never stops laughing. Just yapping. Christine, is that fucking Christine talking again? Tell her to shut the fuck up. Between your new job description, Deb, and Christine's yapping, I was having fun. At both. Fuck Christine. Christine never knows when to shut the fuck up. I'm like, it could be across the room, and I hear her. I'm like, does she ever fucking take a break? Does she breathe? Christine, when you talk, do you breathe? Shane, you're not long enough to know. But if you were, you would agree. That little fucker doesn't breathe. She's like that chihuahua that won't stop barking. Where's Lika? Lika? Where's Lika? I was serenading you last night. I was. You weren't even there either. I see who my true friends are. Thank you to all of you who have a subscription and can partake in my shenanigans. Oh, Lord. I love razzing people when they can't communicate with me back. You gifted me a rose? Was that from the last job you had? You told me how much you made, so it better have been a big lefty one. A big one. Was it big? Oh my God. I am so tired of these fucking warnings. Troll, go mind your own business. Oh my God. Bye, Emily. Can't fix stupid, that's for sure, Priscilla. Hi, Ray. Yeah, that's what I say, Shane. You would. Listen up, you violators. Go pick on somebody else. Enough is enough. Don't be so hasty that your fake channel went down. Just saying. Fake gets you stitches. Try to be authentic, true to yourself. Leave my real account alone. It is, and this is for you out there, December 1st, 9:37 PST. I got another violation for bullying and harassment. Who, for the love of God, am I bullying? So I'm talking, the only thing I can assume is that it's the people, Lisa Marie, girl. You can't bully a friend. You can't bully a friend. It's done with love. Did you report me, Christine? Was it you? Maybe it's Christine. Maybe Christine is the mole. Maybe Christine is the one stealing all our content. Her husband is an IT guy. Maybe Christine is bitter because she doesn't have my subscription and she knows I'm talking shit about her. Maybe we had it all wrong. Christine, are you Todd? Anywho, Hustays, they're mad because they can't steal. So it's really funny. El Chapo! I can believe you, Howard. How are those pits this morning? Oh, shit. Happy Friday to all my friends. Happy Friday 1st of the December 2023. This is the last month before it hits 2024. No, Howard likes the armpits. Fresh scent though. Only fresh scent. So, anywho, people are mad, and that's okay. People get mad because they can't take away from the people who are actually creating the content. So, Coincidentally, ever since that account went down to Funky Town, I have been getting violation after violation after violation. I even got a violation on my subscriber live. How does that happen? They went on a little 30-second preview and just been in there really quick. They're trying to take it down. Yep, they're trying to take it down. It's sad that they're that vengeful and hurt because they were taken from us. Makes a lot of sense. Hi Alec, how are you? What's going on? And I believe, your preview, to let me know you were there. Love you, girl. So it's batshit crazy. So I have a feeling, you guys, just be prepared, that I'm sure we will go down, because I think you get so many violations as a warning, which I'm sure happened with that account, Mr. and Mrs. D-Sal NorCal. So same thing. And then they go down and take away your shit for a couple days. So just be prepared, because it's gonna happen. They're gonna keep doing it, but I have backup. No. You're getting a treadmill for Christmas? Woohoo, Lulu. Love it. What happens? No. They can ban your account after so many violations, but I've been documenting everything since that night that they went down on my account. So I'm screenshotting it every time, and I will continue to screenshot it and flood TikTok with my harassment and bullying because of that account, which, by the way, is tied up to a huge number of the other fake accounts that are out there. So it's baloney. So I will keep documenting, and hopefully TikTok will get, yes, there's IP address. And you know what's funny is we have a location for the IP address. And then the second night, the IP addresses were changing. So they got smarter on the second night. But we do have an IP address. So if you're watching, and you will be dealt with appropriately. Hi Lisa, from Wisconsin. How are ya? They're mad they got caught. And it's just completely coincidental that every day I'm being mass reported to get violations. Huh, interesting. Mrs. D-Sal NorCal 2 and 3. Yes, 3 accounts. I have linked them all in my link tree. So everybody who has the link tree option, which is on my page, all of our accounts are listed. TikTok, my YouTube. I haven't linked Dan's YouTube, but you guys should know. I bought some new Christmas booze. Woohoo, what'd you get? Italian sisters. Are we like the Italian stallions? What's a good word for us? You know, the men get the Italian stallions. What are we? Italian what? What can we be? They do it. We're still doing okay. Yeah. Ken has peasants see it too. What do you want to see, Deb? I love you, girl. But no, if you're a peasant, you have to remain behind peasant doors. I eat bacon. I love bacon. I eat ham and bacon. Butones? Muy butones. Italian buton. Is that mean? Are you telling me a dirty word slick? Paisana. Like pizza pio. Can you track violations? I don't know. Can you, I'm assuming, Kay, where's Kay? You still here? Can you track IP addresses from the violations? Isn't that weird? Jeannie, look in my tree. It shows you all my accounts. I love bacon because you can crisp it, right? But ham is good too. I can't say that. Link trees, guys. Click on the link tree. You will see it. Easier way to say it than saying it all. I am now putting my date. I am making my videos harder to copy. So I'm putting the date stamp on it. I'm doing everything else on it to make it impossible for them to enlarge without seeing my shit on it. So at this point, they're gonna have to get a nostril or something, or an eyeball, because what they've been doing in the past is zooming in and then writing what they want. Ooh, let the dogs out. Woo, woo, woo. El Chapo, interesting about sushi. Give me a minute. Pippi, the watermark. YouTube, it's so weird, gives you instructions on how to do it, but you go to do it and it doesn't make sense and it doesn't work. TikTok, you can watermark it, but it's weird because it only watermarks if you download the video. So what a lot of scammers are doing is they video, screen record, and then do it the other ways. Yeah, probably not, Lisa. Dan is really the one who's gonna have to focus more on doing it because they don't really steal mine as much as they do his. So you'll see my date on it all the time. This morning I put a date and a time, and it's just gonna do it. I'm gonna start putting stickers all over it. I'm gonna start doing other things, other than also saying my time. Because this Mr. and Mrs. D-Cell NorCal, that is banned. One of the accounts he's also linked up to is Danielle_Salinger. So the night that they got banned, I have a couple friends who were like trying to, get all the information from the scammers. And they were massively downloading and uploading videos after they went down. So it was constant movement activity on their accounts. When they still steal it and post it through, even with the date and time, it's harder for them to doctor it, right? Most of the time when they steal, they do it either within the first couple of hours that we post, or they do it the next day, or try to take. So if you notice a lot of their videos, they're zoomed in a lot closer than what we do. Sometimes the audio's off. This one I don't think is international. This one is not international. I don't believe. The Grandpa Show, I believe that guy was international based on the communications. The guy was an idiot to go live, honestly. Didn't really think of it, but it just shows you the arrogance to which they believe they have, right? Because they didn't think they were gonna get caught. Good, Howard, do push-ups. Get it, do it, love it. And then smell your pits after. Hi, Twyla, how are you? The realsalingerfarm.com is our website. That's real. There's been a lot of people, I think, questioning whether or not that website is real. If you see a circle with a sunflower on it, like this is it. The realsalingerfarm.com. Hi, Pal, how are you? Salinger Farm was my original name for my website 2 years ago. The person who helped us, if I let you the same bingo, yeah. I have a friend who saw their IP address, but the second night they went live, the IP address, oh yay, Ginny Boo, was changing every couple minutes because they were probably afraid. So, but the first night it was clear on the IP address. So I don't know. I have a couple friends looking into it for me. Hi, Jolene. How are you? And then everything will be handled appropriately. But the Salinger Farm thing, you know, I never thought I would be here today, right? Hi, Stephen. Okay, I will do the face filters. I was thinking about that. We haven't done them in a while. And so Salinger Farm is something I always called my family, my house, my unit. So my title of my text message to just us five in my family is called the Salinger Farm. Now, when we separated ways with the last person who set it all up for me, he didn't give me my rights to my domain that I paid for. Wouldn't give it over, wouldn't give me anything back from it. So I was gonna, you know, change my name and do all that stuff, and paid for everything, you know, paid for all that stuff, and he wouldn't give me anything when he was caught and found out that he wasn't a very good person. With that being said, I was struggling because, you know, I didn't want to change my name because that's who we are. So we found the real Salinger Farm domain was open, so I said take it because I'm not changing my name to Salinger Farm, especially on my merch, because that's who we are. So I will always keep you informed about anything, but the real SalingerFarm.com is our domain, which I have control over and which I can get to if I need to. Learned a lot 2 years ago, and still recovering from that. Obviously, there's still shit going down, lots of speculation, but no proof yet. People working. So anyhow, the real SalingerFarm.com is it. Sunflower, before it was, you know, there are 4 accounts on TikTok. Karen, Dan, who only has 1 account on each app, DSal NorCal, and then I have 3 accounts. Mrs. DSal NorCal, Mrs. DSal NorCal 2, and Mrs. DSal NorCal 3. 3 is what I'm on right now. 3 is my live account. 3 is my subscription account. That's the one I do the pop-up subscriptions. Hi, Funny Me. Thank you guys for the gifts. Whoever this person is, they'll get their time, you know, and it just shows how the power I don't trust. Jeannie, and it's really sad because I'm a very trustworthy person, but in the last 2 years I've been burned a lot, primarily from this guy, and I believe he keeps on burning. So, bye Christine, have fun. Yes, so Dan was munching. You notice I have fresh fruit in there. It was pineapple. No valid accounts on Facebook. Nope. Facebook, we don't do anything. Dan has Instagram, but that's it. So if you're looking on Facebook and you think it's us, it's not. So anyhow, and Jeannie, it's sad because, you know, I want to believe that people have a kind heart, and most people do, but there's others that have agendas, right? I have, and it's unfortunate because I've always been kind of trusting, and I still find myself in certain situations looking at people in my circle and thinking to myself, oh, shit, I don't know. You know, sometimes people do things, or I hear them say things, or I hear them, you know, chatter behind the scenes, and I'm thinking to myself, God, do I trust or do I abort? It's always the rotten apple that spoils the bunch, 100%. And this rotten apple really left a sour taste, you know. Jonathan, so far so good. It's still morning. It is 9:55 PST on December 1st. So I still have a lot of time left in my day. It's so sad, Rustics, because I'm one of those people that wants to believe everybody's good. You know, unless you prevail and show your ugliness, you know, beforehand, right? Hi, DB, how are you? Hello, Darlene. Exactly, Stephen. Like, my thing now is that I stand off for a little bit until there's proof. But I'm also very skeptical even of some people, even now. Like, I'm starting to look over my shoulder thinking, have I trusted too much? You know, because I don't know. I get weird vibes sometimes, and typically my vibes are correct so far in everything I have seen. Now, the master manipulator at the beginning had no idea. I mean, he was that good. But most people, it took about 8 months, I think, to start seeing some red flags. And then it just got worse and worse and worse. 8 to 10 months maybe. But he was good. I'll give him that. He was good. A lot of other people show their true colors quicker than that. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Sorry, rant, shit. I know, I have, the first of the month is when all my bills are due for the most part. So I push it off to the third because that's when my credit card's due, and we charge everything on our credit card and then pay it off. So I just pay everything when I pay off my credit card. When is your birthday? May 5th. And I'm a big reader. Like, I can read people. And when I start seeing things, I'm always like, do you see this? You know, I'll tell one of my friends, I don't know. What do you feel? Sometimes they're like, no, I haven't seen it. Or, girl, I was thinking the same thing, you know. And then maybe sometimes a couple days later, they're like, shit. You know, because my whole thing is, I don't always want to put it in somebody's head, right? Because sometimes if you don't see it right away, you see it after somebody points it out. So I don't want to influence people to think bad or to think a certain way about somebody, you know, if it's not there for them. I typically do too, Angelina. I typically was fat boy. I'm a Taurus, yeah. But I fucked up with the main guy, you know? I typically am good, but my spidey senses were off. Shit. But it happens to the best of us, you know? That's the thing, is that it happens to the best of us. We make mistakes, we learn from them, and unfortunately, now I'm hesitant. I always think everybody has an agenda for me. I always think now, what do they want? You know, what do they need? Until they prove me otherwise. So I would say based on my opinion. Yeah, and Chaz, I tried to do it too. Just tea. You know, I'm dying. But I do hit an energy drink after I run. I have all sorts of different teas. Green tea, black tea, chamomile. I have some lemon tea I just finished. I don't buy out organic. I don't believe in organic. My opinion. I figure you're still having pesticides and everything on it. No, I don't buy it. What's roars are incredible. You never know. People love to smile on your face. Yes, And I've had a lot of cuts in my back. Lots of cuts. I love herbal, yes. I know, Howard, I'm dying online today for, yes. Jerry, all those computer scams are always now, right? They scare me. Hi, Audrey, happy December 1st. I felt that way too, Howard. Now I sniff my pits to get woken up in the morning. Kind of gives me a little boost in my serotonin levels. I feed the animals, and then I take my meds. I do another quick sniff, and then I drink my tea. Snakes, yep. There's always snakes slithering in the grass. Are you guys going live tonight? Yes, we are. Today is live night. Friday, as always. So yes, keep your eyes open. The special dust, Japanese tea? No. Oh, you're welcome. You know what I gotta do? You got it. I got a pee-pee. 45 minutes in. I'm doing good. Give me a minute, and I gotta check on Grandpa since Dan's not back. Woo! Gotta pee, y'all. Gotta pee to the pee to the pee to the pee. Sorry. I had to give Grandpa another bowl of cereal. This guy has been eating 2 bowls of cereal every morning. It's crazy. 2 bowls. The first one had a banana in it, too. But I don't know if Dan, like, I fill his stuff up, you know, like, really full. I don't know if Dan doesn't make it that much. Sewing is becoming a lost art. I won't see your answers. Mine? Why? You, oh yeah, Audrey, you have it on? You smell your armpits in the AM? No, I was joking around, Athena, because our friend Howard likes armpits. So he told us about his armpit fetish yesterday. And so now, no, it's completely sarcasm in Howard's honor. Athena was like, woo, is that all it takes? Let me start sniffing. No, he did not remember his coffee, so, oh girl, it's funny. No, so before I came out, I gave him coffee. Then I gave him another coffee just now with a big bowl of cereal. Yes, my mom used to sew. Howard's on right now, yeah. My husband passed away along with half of our income, only student for entertainment now. Oh, CNH, I'm sorry. You'll never live it down. But it was funny, right? It was funny. My mom used to make me, so back in the day, I loved Esprit, the brand Esprit. And so she would buy patterns for Esprit and make me their clothes, right? I remember that. Yeah, so my mommy did that for me. But I don't have the patience. She had a sewing machine. When she died, I did give it away. I didn't keep it. I should have, but yeah. So she used to make me some clothes. She also knitted. She was very crafty. I have one of her blankets that she knitted. She used to quilt. And she made each of my kids a quilt. And some like easy quilts and handprints and stuff on them. And of course those are up for my family. So I think that she started doing her handprint on the blankets, and would write something on them. So that's so special. Yeah, I have them and they're all hanging up. There was one she made me, it was like a flannel one, and it's kind of ripping and stuff like that, but I have it because her handprints on it. I know it's choppy again. It's YouTube, you guys. It's YouTube. I try to go in now again, I don't know. And Debbie, I'm doing good. It's Friday, right? So, I mean, what can go wrong? I know. Maybe she's letting everybody know she's here. She's like that, my mama. So it was really funny. Some of the videos I do with Dan, right? Who's Aunt Joy? I don't know. You always come on and ask, how's Aunt Joy? Who's Aunt Joy? What are you talking about? I've not found my young guy yet. I'm still looking. Night shift and snooze tonight. Ugh, Audrey. Hi, Galaxy. How are ya? I might have to exit. Yeah, see? Exit and come back and see if it helps. Yes, CNH, we're happy you're here. Hello from Ireland. You can hear? It's just a thing. And if you can hear, we all know you always have problems. Hello from Colorado. What was I saying before that? I forgot. What was I saying? Remind me. Dan has a young girlfriend. Spider coming down your head. Well, that's cool. You did buy a couple things for yourself. I did too. Aviator Nation was having a sale, and I bought 2 things. Shh. Do any of you realize that everything I buy is leggings or sweatshirts? Is that a problem? Not for me. Is what you said. What? Allie? What'd you say, Allie? What did I say? I was saying something before, because Guido every day says, how's Aunt Joy? I don't know what the hell he always says that for. My sweatshirt, yeah, listen, days, actually. Hi, Mary. Happy December 1st. It is December 1st, 2023. Approximate time is 10:10 PST my time. Videos you do. Oh, thank you. So, Kelly. Thank you. So, we were just talking because Alex said something about the interference being my mom, as a cute thing. And so, in the mornings, sometimes I do videos, I razz Dan, right? So, most people are like, oh my God, look at all those orbs in your room. And there were some this morning too. I'm like, I don't think those are orbs. I think it's just dust. You have YouTube disturbance. Yeah, everybody does, Galaxy. And then one lady was all bitchy. Oh my God, what's with all the dust? I live in the country, you fool. I dust every day, it doesn't matter. You guys, I have dust, I have animals. And then you have the people that say, ew, dogs on the bed? Oh my, with the barfing face. Yes, we have dogs on my bed. We have dogs on our bed. We have cats on our bed. We are animal people. Therefore, our animals are with us on our couches, everything. And guess what? Do you know what happens? My cats even jump on the tables. My cats even jump on the counters. I don't like it, but they do. Because they're assholes. And I wish my dogs didn't jump on the bed. Because do you know how much more work that is for me? A lot. But I love it and hate it at the same time. Stop judging other people and the way they live. It's ugly. A bulldog and beagle. And the bulldog is a slobberer. The bulldogs remind me of my Millie pig. There's got to be more important things to do than to bitch about people's love for animals on their bed. How are we poking fun at people for the love that we share with our fur babies? People won't come over because you have inside animals? Lucky you, Trish. Lucky you. I don't know, I'm not on Bluetooth. And I'm OCD too, Taz, so you know that fucking hair drives me insane. Hair everywhere. Yes, even when you take plates out, there's hair floating around. My cats sleep on my bed and is free to go. Yeah, I don't care. Like it, love it, or don't. My fur babies are more important than my family. Shh. Don't tell them I said that. But it drives me nuts, right? I can't say it doesn't drive me nuts. My animals are definitely cleaner than Dan, Thumbelina. I agree with you 1,000%. I think every dog sheds, unless you have one of those. What are they, the Labradoodles? Are those the ones that don't? Are those the ones that don't shed? It is what it is. It's par for the course, you know. If you want animals, you have to live with the clawed furniture. You have to live with all the, idiosyncrasies that come with animals. The hyperallergenic, yeah. And I'm allergic. You heard me. I'm allergic to my animals. Allergic. But I wouldn't trade him for the world. I have an Irish doodle and he does not shed. Yeah, the doodles I think don't. You lost, but Fat Boy, you here? Wait, I'm confused. Do you shop for Dan? No. What do you mean? For presents? No. We don't really give presents anymore. Hi, Alex. Hi, Sean. we don't really give, I mean, if it's something he needs or wants that he can't spend money on, like he did want a Louis Vuitton wallet a couple years back. He's like, give me one of those wallets. He would never purchase it for that price, but I did it. But that I used to, you know, I used to go out of my way to shop for Dan. Just so you know, I used to. But then I got nothing back. And it always hurt my feelings, right? So I just said, I'm not going to shop for him, because why? He doesn't give me anything. And, you know, it used to be something we would exchange gifts, but it just, you know, no, I just stopped. Now my kids give me something. So that's fine. And really, there's nothing Dan like needs, you know. Like I can't even think of something that I would get him right now, like clothes. But who, you know, I can buy those for him all year long. He needs pants and stuff like that. So no, it's just primarily for the kids. That's it. Car parts and new tires. Shit. Bought a new hot water heater and paid property taxes. Yeah, Merry Christmas. That's kind of how I feel right now. You know, I think you get older, and you just, you know, I think about all the outgo I have in December between property taxes. Oh, sushi. Yeah, I'll get back to that. Hold on. Let me finish. Squirrel. And I think about, you know, I'm like, I don't really need anything. I bought myself, you know, a couple things from Aviator Nation. My son just got me that purse. And I do want that wallet, but, and that's about it. But I do want that necklace. I decided, I know, hold on, El Chapo. I promise you. I get myself what I want. Exactly. So, I do want that necklace though. And I just did decide, I'm going to tell you, I did decide that I'm just going to buy one from Costco, and keep the diamond where it is. Yeah. Get another tattoo. Just get it. Why do you have to ask permission? Whenever I want something, I just get it. Okay. El Chapo. I used to love sushi. That was Dan and I's thing to do. We used to go every night, every like Thursday or Friday, we'd go sit at the sushi bar, and then we would have a couple beers and eat our sushi. It was great. Then something happened. I was like, wait, huh? Then something happened, hormones. And about 2 years ago, my sushi desire went out. And I think what started it was at this one restaurant in McCooney's, we get the barbecue tuna. That's our appetizer. We each start off with one Kirin Ichiban from the tap. And then I have to drive, so I only get one. And then we start off with the barbecue tuna, which is seared tuna with red sauce and white sauce. And it was still frozen in the middle. So it kind of grossed me out. And since then, my change in my hormones, I just can't. I can't do it anymore. And so I feel bad because that was the one thing that we used to be able to do together, and we loved it. But I can't. Sushi is just, and I loved rolls. I'm a big roll eater. Not to say that it won't happen again. Like, I think just because that bad experience, I can't even think about the tuna. Ugh. And it's really sad because when my brothers come, that's their favorite sushi place. So I'll try it again, but I probably won't get the barbecue tuna. I think I'm just too scared. So, but it's not my thing that I'm like, ooh. Like I used to be like, ooh, let's go to sushi, you know. Now I'm like, oh, I'd rather have an egg sandwich, you know. Well, can't have that anymore. So I'll just stick with my hard-boiled eggs. Pepsi was my treat. Hormones change and I can't stand it. Really? Oh, face my fears, El Chapo. I always do. but it's churning my stomach even thinking about it. So we haven't had sushi in a while. So how about a new dinner tonight together? A new dinner together. Oh yeah, you mean Dan and I. Now we have Grandpa. So now we have Grandpa. So that makes it a little bit different. You can eat a baked roll. Oh, I don't like that. There's certain rolls that I do like. I'll try it again. Yeah, I think it just turned me off, El Chapo. I think and mixed with my hormones, and now, I'm nauseous again. From my gagging, I literally, I can't. I'm starting to make myself sick. Stop being so, go to Boston Pizza or something. Stop being so judgmental. What am I being judgmental about? We have a different lifestyle now, 9 weeks into this new lifestyle. So going out to dinner together is very impossible because we're not bringing Grandpa with us. So a lot of the things we do now is separate because one of us has to watch him. I love yellow pails. I do, in jalapeno slices. That is really good, El Chapo. So we call that, it's either yellowtail, we have 2 dishes, yellowtail and pepperfin. And it's in like a ponzu sauce with jalapenos, thinly sliced, so good. We do have somebody did give us a gift certificate to Ruth Chris. So we'll eventually have to go. I probably would have, no, you guys, it's so difficult. Yeah, it's not even a roll. It's just literally just thinly sliced pepperfin or yellowtail. I can't decide which one I like more, is the pepperfin or the yellowtail. In the same way, ponzu sauce, jalapenos. Grandpa is no splitting time, Karen. It hasn't happened for 9 weeks and it won't happen. So it's, Ruth Chris. So we used to go to Ruth Chris back in our day. When we used to have date nights all the time and just go out on the town, we had a driver drive us all over, right? So the driver would pick us up. We called him Samuel L. Jackson because he looked exactly like Samuel L. Jackson. And so the pepperfin is thinner. It's thinner than the yellowtail, and it's more like, I want to say spindly, but that's not going to make sense. It kind of is not as thick, and it kind of breaks apart. I don't know. I like it better, I think. But Grandpa doesn't always stay sleeping, so it's really hard. But so it's not as meaty, yes. So it kind of breaks apart. You know how normal sushi's fillets and it kind of sticks together? The pepperfin is more separate, the little flakes are not so close together. And I think it's easier for me. I'm a big texture person. That's why I like rolls. So Samuel L. Jackson used to pick us up, and he would take us to dinner, and then he would take us out to whatever club we were going to, and then we would get picked up. He would pick us up and bring us home. Ruth Chris was I used to go, and this is our meal. I would get a lobster bisque, and then I would have a martini, and then we would share the filet surf and turf. He looked like Samuel L. Jackson, so we called him Samuel L. He was our driver. Yeah, we had a driver for a while that we would call, and he would take us around town when Andrew was like baby. So that was our thing at Ruth Chris. We'd split the surf and turf. I would get lobster bisque. He would get a salad, a wedge. He would have 50,000 beers, and I would have a couple martinis. Oh, those were the days. Yeah, we had Samuel L. Jackson's number, and we would just call, hey, are you available tonight? And he would be like, yep. What time do I need to be there? And then he would just do driving, in between. Looking back, right, Alex, looking back, I had a crazy life, we made a shit ton of money. And I mean, I knew we made money, but I was so reserved and so just living within my means. Now I'm like, shit, I didn't live within my means. I lived under my means. I was always afraid to spend money because I would get bitched at all the time. But regardless of that, I think back and I'm like, I knew we made a lot of money, but it wasn't as important to me. Does that make sense? I don't know. And we would, because it granted us the ability to do things like have a nanny, and have a driver and just go out and blow, back in the day. I spend more now too. Like, that's what I'm saying. No, Mary, I haven't yet. I was so like, that's when I should have been blowing money. What the heck was I thinking? I was all afraid to spend money. I was worried about buying flowers for my pots. And ironically, I dreamt about my old house last night, that we moved back into it. I buy what I want. How did it switch? What? Why was I so? And I was always yelling at Dan for spending money. I was like, what are you doing? Don't do that. Why are you buying that? How am I getting yelled at? How am I? But yet, what? And then now he's yelling at me and I'm like, shut the fuck up. But that's weird, right? Like, I didn't even spend. Like, I was so, now I'm like, whatever. Not so much anymore because I have 2 kids in college. But before college days, shit, man. Yeah, my last home. It was so weird. We had to move back. What the fuck does that mean? A record label and mortgage company. Oh my God. Yeah, and had a house manager, but life changed. A house manager. I want a house manager. Taz, how was that house manager? I've never known anybody to have a house manager. I only see that on TV. Can you enlighten me a little bit? I do too. I used to spend more. I don't spend as much as I used to. But I spent more when I shouldn't have spent it. And when I should have spent it, I didn't. Hi, William, what's up? It was nice. What did your house manager do? Shit, I wish you could phone a friend. I feel like I need French fries. I keep seeing French fries and my house manager talking. I can't focus on the house manager without seeing French fries. Woohoo! You're a Michelle. You're here to Friday. And all of a sudden it said you had to subscribe to watch it. Candy. So yes. Last night is a Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's only subscriber lives. So you get a preview of what my subscriber lives are like. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, they will be subscriber lives over. So if you see like the chat right now, you'll see people that have SAB by their names. Those are subscribers. So the subscriber, I just go, like I went live at the nail shop, and I might leave it on, just chat only for the subscribers and let everybody else see it. But Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure are just for subscribers. So I think you can have a preview, and that's about it. Yeah, subscriber lives are fun. It's just a different, isn't it? Do you feel, I was stressing out last night. Do you feel it's different than what you normally see on a live? Because, here, I'm on here, and then I'm pretty much alone during my subscriber lives too, right? But you see the sprinkling of Dan, and it's just a different perspective. It's a different vibe, right? I think I'm trying to make them different. Well, it's not trying, it's my fucking life, but I just try to do it at different times so you can see the different things that are happening within the home at different times. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are completely subscriber lives when I pop on. There'll be random subscriber lives. I love it, Allie. And I think it is laid back. I think it's more because I'm a talker. I feel like I'm more of an entertainer than Dan is. I think Dan is more of a, straight shooter. He tries to be an entertainer, where for me it's just natural. I do enjoy, I'm getting very comfortable talking, to you guys and trying to laugh and make things fun and yes, thank you, Kay. I think that because, I try to be respectful to my husband because, he doesn't really do lives a lot. I'm trying to get him to do them more so he can have his own, because there are people that don't like me, and that's okay. And they really like him and Grandpa, and that is okay. And so I'm like, you need to cater, it's hard because you can't plan that with Grandpa. Like you see sometimes now that we've done these subscriber lives, you see sometimes Grandpa is in and out. He's having moments. You see how I act with him, when I'm frustrated, you get that, you see what I do, sit down, and he'll, like last night, what was I saying? And he started yelling back at me, and then I started smiling, and he realized I was joking, and he started, so it's fun, it's fun that we can, be in that house, and you can see the way I deal with stress, with my joking and my sarcasm and all that stuff. I'm not afraid. Settle yourself down. Oh yeah, he was saying, and then he realized, and he was like, "You settle yourself down," and I said, "You settle yourself down," and then it was kind of funny. It was more, but that's how I deal with it. That's how I deal with my stress. So, for the most part, right? Of course, there's, oh, thank you, Dak, the kids. So, and sometimes it backfires, right? Because it's not perfect all the time. But I'm okay with that, I'm okay with that. Banter gets me through. So people like, God, there's still people badgering me on videos on YouTube about my Dan, when Dan was like, where's my wallet? Have you seen my wallet? That one. And I was blasting him on social media. But people are like, I don't think that's funny. You making fun of Grandpa and your husband, who's obviously finding the same path as your father-in-law. I'm like, y'all, my husband has never been able to find his wallet in the 26 years I've been married to him. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with his ADHD. And I'm having fun with my fucking husband. I tell everybody, stop assuming I am always attacking or always negative or always being mean. Stop assuming. Assumptions are ugly. I was just talking to my Zoomies this morning. I fall victim to assuming things, and it's ugly, and it gets you in bad holes in life, right? I assume something based on what other people were telling me about a person who is near and dear to my heart right now, and once I realized that influencer wasn't there anymore to tell me lies and to, keep my visions to only one way, I opened my eyes and I was able to see that person for who she is. Assumptions are ugly and they do nothing but bring negativity, unkindness, and hate, right? Hi, Virginia. Bye, Virginia. And it's so many assumptions. That one of the other videos that is still bringing up so much hate is the car video. When Grandpa, we're walking from, I don't know if you guys remember, but one of the car videos, and we're exchanging back in the day when we were exchanging. Yes, it's been banned, Lily, but be careful because a lot of his other accounts are really active right now. And I was joking with him, our banter, like, adios said, we're having fun, and he laughed, and that's the way we communicate. And then they said, Mark's yelling, he's not that nice. He's yelling because his dad can't hear him. Come on, Dad, get in the car. It was fucking hot. Why are people assuming the worst in everybody? It's horrible. It's horrible. Stop thinking that people are out to be mean to other people. Because really the criticisms that you're leaving behind on people's videos are worse than anything you are thinking that the people are doing. Sad. It's how they view the world. And so that's the thing I've always said. If I was being mean, would I fucking post my shit on YouTube or TikTok? If I was being mean, the last thing you would catch me doing is videoing. I can tell you that. You know? Debbie, I know, but I don't like that narrative, right? It is the way it is, Debbie, right? Debbie said, well, it's social media. That's how it works when you put your life out there. You're right, girl. You're right. But who's to say we can't try to change that narrative? I hate that standard. Well, you put it out there, expect it. That's shit. I don't like that. That's like saying, well, you drive, so you got in an accident. Right? I mean, to me, it's the same thing. Well, you drive, you have to expect you're going to get a blown tire. No. That's a stupid way of thinking. And that's what people, Debbie, with that thought process, it makes it okay for them. Complacency is the ruin of our society. It doesn't, when you believe that, Debbie, like you did, you stated that, and you believe it, right? You believe it. People with that belief gives them that approval. Well, they put it out here, so I have the right to comment and be mean. That doesn't fly with me. I think that's a stupid way of looking at it. I don't look at it that way. I look at it like, you know what? Somebody has value with everybody on the app. There are people who find value in the creators, in the influencers that they follow. Debbie, God, so ugly. Your comments are so ugly. When you play with fire, you're going to get burnt. You are the problem, Debbie. You are part of the problem in society. You, in your thought process, is that, well, you play with fire, you're going to get burnt. Well, Debbie, you know what's sad about that? You living in your shell and your negativity is also going to get you lonely and hurt because nobody likes that ugliness. That is the problem with society. People like Debbie. People like Debbie. We have a lot of Debbies out there. That are the trolls. That's what's sad, is people give them the excuse. Her excuse is that, well, you're playing with fire, you're going to get burned. What am I doing? Because I'm choosing to share my life, right? No, Debbie, you need to open your mind and you need to open your eyes because you're very closed off. That is ugly. That's pure ugliness you're exuding. And you won't go far in life because you can't teach people kindness. You can't teach people thoughtfulness, empathy with that view. Most people who think like you do are miserable people. They're closed off people. They are bitter. They are angry because of their own life and their own journey. I choose to not look at the world that way. I choose to be better than you and people like you. You're a bully. Because if you think me putting my life out there gives you the right and the okay to treat people the way you want to treat them, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. And you're a closed off human being. Sad. I think that people need to develop a better mindset than that. I think that not only is the problem with the world, that is the problem with so many people. It doesn't give you the right to be an ass. It doesn't give you the right to spread your hate and your misery. That is the problem. Because I put my life out here and I connect with so many other people that get so much benefit from showing my journey, making them not feel so alone. And then there's people like you who are miserable, jealous, or God knows what else is going on in your mind. But that doesn't give you the right to be mean to others. That's a fucking closed off thought. That's a closed mind. Be nice. Try to change your narrative. Try to stop being so bitter. Try to stop being so angry with the world. Try to change your narrative, because when you change your narrative, things just fall into place and you become a happier person. It is a cop-out. It's an excuse. It's an excuse to be mean. That's like having a husband, saying, well, I cheated on you because you don't give me sex. That's your fault. That's Debbie's mentality. That's Debbie's mentality. Well, when you don't give me sex, I have to find it somewhere else. Well, I hit you because you pissed me off. Stupid. Stupid mentality. So stupid. And I'm sorry, you're actually that miserable. Because to me, that's misery. Anywho, hi. Happy Friday. I got taken down. This is evil. I'm so tired of this bullshit. This evilness that is out there today. I'll deal with that later. You have a Debbie that line of thinking, the Debbiness going down. I told you guys it was going to happen, right? I said that is going to happen on this channel because, TikTok went off. And most likely it's, the idiots whose account, whose, backlash. Oh, Christy, I'm so sorry. Life is too short. I don't know who it was, Kim, but my thought process is it's going to be, I think it has a connection with the other, that account, means rolled rice. Yes. So sushi is technically that, Judy. But we just call it raw fish, right? No, we're not gonna subscribe. I get my account back tomorrow, but it's gonna be another road of violation warnings because somebody's just master pooting me. somebody just constantly mass reporting. And it's just ridiculous. So I'll be able to do a pop-up, a sub, but no, I'm not going to charge you on other accounts. That's the only charged account. Yes, so I went to number 2 for all of you TikTokers that came onto YouTube. You can stay here or you can go back. LV, it's angry because it's backlash, I think, from the other account. I just need help from TikTok, That's the problem, is that TikTok needs to help. TikTok needs to step up and protect the creators that have to deal with trolls, thieves, criminals, and the backlash that they're giving you for taking them down. They're threatened by me. It's funny how it doesn't happen to Dan. It only happens to me. Makes you wonder, right? I would never ask you for money and multiple accounts. If for some reason that third account ever was lost, you guys would just re-enroll on another account. I would never double up on the subscriptions. It's not fair. It wouldn't be right. Yes, Michelle, I did. They would see a pattern, and I'm going to send them screenshots all the time about that because it's ridiculous. It's so bad. And, those of you who've been around know that this happens a lot to me because I'm outspoken, because, TikTok doesn't like you responding to people. But why can they say what they want and we can't follow up with how we feel? So it's just stupid. It's stupid, and they need to be better. They should be better anyway. For their people, for their people. Give me a minute, my bug eye. It will be here in a second. I'm gonna go check on Grandpa and put the dogs in. Hold on a second. Perfect timing. Hold on. I'll just put, I'll have to tell him where it is right now. Let's see. Uh-oh. What happened? What did Casanova say? I missed it. You already blocked it, so I can't see it. Anyhow, Grandpa's sick, and I just put the dogs here. Fuck! I just stopped my treadmill. That's okay. Probably shouldn't do any more running anyway. I'm angry, so I want to run more. Casanova, that's weird. I don't know what Casanova said, but Casanova's been here. A bot. I don't think it's a bot, really. I think it's people. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be a bot. Yeah, they ruin the flow. I mean, it's okay. It happens. Like, it's going to happen a lot. So it is what it is. 10, I didn't. I only did like 7. I only did 7 so far. But I was going to do a little bit more, but I probably shouldn't. It's a bot hole. I do believe that there are things that trigger, like YouTube, I think triggers when you play music. They have those type things. So, you know, it is what it is. It's social media. But I already have a vendetta, you know, out for me anyway. So it doesn't help, you know. It doesn't help. And that's just, now that's part of social media. Whether you like it or not. Where's Denise now? Anyhow, so yeah, the vibes totally changed now because it's so fucking irritating. But I'm gonna leave just because I don't want to get this account taken down because you know they're gonna be watching, and I want to report it to TikTok, and hope that you know they can help us or help me or you know do what they need to do. But I doubt it because I was going off on somebody at the end, but it is what it is. But you guys, I love you. I'll see you tonight on the live. Obviously, it won't be on mine. It'll be on Dan's, and YouTube I'll be back up, okay? So I'll be on YouTube tonight. Dan will be on his TikTok. So I love you. Have a great Friday. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you tonight.